we're always making excuses for them. Because we all try to be spiritual, at least I hope we do. We all try to follow the Bible. We all get convicted when we fall out with people. And then we try to say, okay, what did I do wrong? Or how could I handle that situation better? So you go make up with people. And sometimes we're making up with people who are never going to change. They're never going to change. And then what we'll do is they're a terrible friend. But then when we're thinking about ending the friendship, oh man, when my aunt passed away, they went to the funeral with me. They was there. I was talking to them on the phone all the time. But that's just one incident. That ain't enough to hold a friendship, especially when you're a toxic person. Quit excusing their bad behavior and how they treat you. Who trained you to accept that kind of love in your life? You got to ask yourself that. Why would I accept that from a person who wants to mistreat me? Does your friend always put you in uncomfortable situations? They ask you to cover for them or lie to their spouse and even take the fall for something they've done wrong. Ain't that something? Your friend would never ask you to take the blame for something they did. If your friend asks you to go lie to their girlfriend or their wife and say, I was with you, man, why you put me in the middle of your crap? Friends don't do that. If I know you and I know your girl, don't put me in the middle of that crap. I don't want to be looking in that woman's face, knowing you doing that and lying to her, helping you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you this, when it finally ends and they fall out, she ain't gonna have nothing to do with you. Because you were supposed to be both their friends. And when she see you, she be like, tuh. Like, hey, how you doing, Lisa? Then she gonna grab her little cart and keep on rolling. Friends will throw you under the bus all the time, man. Come in the house with some condoms in their pocket. What you gonna need? Those wheels. Huh? I mean, my condoms. Some of them won't even tell you that they lied. You'll be out somewhere running to her. Yeah, And Steve had your condoms in his pocket too. You like, what condoms in what pocket? Your friend always puts you in uncomfortable situations. They ask you to cover for them or lie to their spouse, and even take the fall for something they've done wrong. As their best friend, you can't help but make excuses for their bad behavior. But when you don't hold your friend responsible for their actions, you're allowing them to keep doing it to you and to the people around them and you. Because if your friend is cheating on his girl and she's a good woman, you should be a friend and tell her, like, look, man, leave that lady and be with this one. Because, bro, you finna lose both of them. That's what I would tell a friend. I'm going to give him the real advice, man. I'm not going to give him some advice to set him up for failure. I'm going to give him the kind of advice I would want somebody to give me. If I'm slipping like that and I'm mad at my girl, but she's a good woman, you know, and I'm not thinking about that because my anger is blinding me, I would love to have a friend call to me and say, man, you got a good woman, bro. You got a good woman, man. She real to you. Man, I hate her attitude. Listen, don't worry about the attitude right now. She's a good woman. She can work on the attitude, but you don't want to be doing that's what a friend is going to do, bro. If you got a good woman, but your friend keep introducing you to women, he's trying to mess up your home. Because when he destroys your home, and you go back and it take you like a year to get back in her good graces, all your crying, all your snot bubbles coming out your nose, all your whining, all your promises that I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that. And she finally say, okay, come on back. But you can't be friends with that man no more.